digging our way back on the beach. It's been raining all day, so it's no people around and the sand is wet. And I thought this would be a good time to try one of the experiments that I've read about in this underwater technique book. The idea is that if somebody loses anything in the water, objects like rings or like jewelry, they will fall to the bottom, and local currents and swirls from the waves will carry them to certain places. So what you'll find is kind of patches with targets collected together. And of course, if you can find those patches, you'll dig up a lot of cool stuff. So I bought this cheap fishing equipment in a store, and I've removed the hooks and the leads. I won't be needing that. And I've attached one chrome, a piece of junk jewelry, another piece of junk jewelry to a fishing line. There you are. And they are all attached to this, we call it dup, I don't know the English word for it. And the idea is that I'll go out in the water and drop it, and then just sit and watch it for a couple of hours and see if they end up in the same place. If they do, that place is worth checking out, because there might be other things there as well. The bad news is that I'll actually have to get in the water, so I brought my wetsuit, and I'm telling you, it's not a very hot day. It's 15 degrees in the air and maybe 14 degrees in the water. So I'll run out, I'll drop the three things in around 1.5 meters depth, where it's possible that rings slips off fingers or whatever, and I'll hunt the beach in the meantime while I'm observing the red dots in the water. So this will be cold, but here we go. See you later. Wow, that semi-dry is awesome. It wasn't cold at all. It was really nice, actually. I have learned one thing though, because once I got down in the water, the fishing line, all the different targets, the 3 targets, they were all bundled together. So next time I'll take each target and I'll mantle them using this one. That way, and I'll bring them down with the target on the plastic, because then I can measure the depth more easy as well, and then I won't have to stand 5 minutes in the water trying to untangle the line. But here they are, the 3 targets. What I'm doing now is I'm making a landmark. I'm making a mark from, I use the buildings over there, and I'm gonna make a line in the sand. Something like this, and we'll see which way the local currents will take the targets. In the meantime, we are free to hunt the rest of the beach. Still is a big area we didn't do yesterday. The wet sand will make it a bit difficult with the scoop, but I'm sure we'll manage. I'll get back to you once we find something. It has been painfully uneventful so far, but it has some coins, and this was a coin spill of 30 crowns altogether. Some nice Iranians came up to me, and of course they were full of gold, and since I never tried to detect gold before, I don't know which signal it gives on the 305. I asked them to borrow me some of their gold change, and and to our great amusement, it gave the signal of 12, which was the same as the as the pull tabs. And when I showed him that, he got kind of annoyed, or I don't know, embarrassed. I had to explain to him that I didn't mean to say that the pull tab was equally valuable as his gold chain, just that it had the same conductivity. I'm not sure if he got that. This is how far we've done. I started over at the rail. It's like a handicapped rail for disabled people so they can enter the water. I started over there. You can see the patches in the sand. and I made it up here, and that's about a good 1.5 hours. So it takes time, this. Over there my 3 little targets are having a ball, having a bath. It's getting colder, and I have to go get them soon, or maybe I'll just leave them for tomorrow and see where they end up and bring the Excalibur. But it's getting better. We have a little sunshine, and I'm gonna do the rest of the beach this time. So another good 1.5 hours, and we'll see what we end up with at the end of the day. I always seem to underestimate or overestimate the area I'm able to cover. From that entrance area over there and to the volleyball court over there, I spent 4 hours hunting. And my targets, they haven't moved much. You see, that was the line we made for them, and there they are. So I'm gonna leave them there for tomorrow and come back early in the morning and see where they're gone. This is an experiment. I just got it from a book. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Now let's have a look at today's catch. A lot of junk, our new friend, and it's about 69 crowns in clad. Sorry, yeah, 69 crowns in clad. 1 old 1 crown and 1 old 10 öre, King Olav. That goes into the piggy bank. That's a new one. Water. I can't drink and drive, unfortunately. So I'm happy we got to do the beach at least, and at last, and we've been in the water and it wasn't that cold. So tomorrow maybe the Excalibur and the wetsuit. I got a new camera, by the way. The other one was completely destroyed. This one is a lot better. I hope the pictures turn out better. And I also ordered myself a sand scoop, a long one, all the way from the UK. You couldn't get it in Norway, so hopefully it will arrive in a week's time or so, and then we can seriously start to hunt the waters. Until then, we'll have to focus on the ground. But I'll try to get in the water tomorrow with the short scoop and see what happens. That's it. Digging Norway checking out. Thank you for watching. Have a nice evening and see you next time.